Hello and welcome to From Impossible to Inevitable. I am your host, Megan Bauer. Thank you so much for joining me today and for pushing play and hearing what I have to say today. If you are new to the podcast, please know that there is a YouTube version that you can watch should you desire to. And the link to this episode's show on YouTube is in the show notes of this episode, as well as all the other episodes. There's a direct link if you would rather watch than just listen. However you tune in, I am thrilled that you are spending some time with me, and I hope that whatever platform you choose really works for you. So today, what I have for you is what I almost called my podcast. When I was first thinking about starting a podcast and starting this journey, I was thinking about what to name it. And, a name is pretty important. And the way the name came to me, From Impossible to Inevitable, is another story in itself. But the first thing I thought of to start with was every day, over and over. And I told Jake that, my husband, and he's like, that sounds exhausting and daunting, and I don't know that you want that vibe. And I was like, well, that's not really what I mean. I don't really mean like the exhausting, like, oh, I have to do this every day over and over and over again. That's not what I mean. What I mean is when you're trying to become someone, or when you're trying to build something, create something, accomplish a goal, the process to do that happens every day, over and over again. It's not one big momentous event. It's an everyday, over and over and over and over again choice. And this really has struck me since way back in college. I was in my senior show class. So it's like the art capstone class. And our professor had a professional photographer, I believe she was a photographer, come in and tell us what it was like to be a professional artist, a professional creative. And what she said has stuck with me for all these years. She said that you have to choose your art over and over again. She said that you will come to all of these crossroads, all of these opportunities and changes in your life, all of these things will come your way, and you have to choose your art over and over and over again. There's going to be so many things that come at you, and if you want to have a creative business, if you want to be a professional creative, you have to choose your art. You'll have to choose it over good things. You'll have to choose it over really great things. You'll have to choose it in the hard decisions and in the easy decisions. And there were a lot of days, many years, in fact, in which I didn't choose my art. I chose a lot of other things. And it still happens. I'll choose to sleep in, or I'll choose to go out with my friends, or I'll choose taking the kids to the pool, or I'll choose whatever. And none of those things are bad, but it doesn't get me any closer to being a professional creative. And so no matter what your goal is, whether it's to lose weight or have a clean, organized, tidy home, or whether it's to be a professional creative, you have to make that choice over and over and over again every day. So if you want to lose weight, you have to choose healthy food options every day. You have to choose exercise every day. If you want a clean, organized, tidy home, you have to choose to put things away every day. You have to choose to clean every day. And I'm not talking about like you have to massive vacuum and do all the bathrooms and the kitchen and everything every day. But you have to make the choice towards a clean, organized, tidy home every day. If you want to be a professional creative, you have to choose your art every day, over and over and over again. I went to the pool the other day with the girls, and I was looking, when I go to the pool, here's a preface. When I go to the pool, I'm like, it's not the first thing in the morning, but we go before lunch, so it's in the morning. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to shower because, I'll just get all pool watery. So I'm not going to do my hair. So I'm not going to do my makeup. So I'm just going to throw some clothes on. And, I'm kind of a mess because I didn't get ready for the day, because I don't want to put all that effort and then get in the pool and then just feel like I need to shower and all of that. But I was sitting there at the pool and I was watching these moms come in who look amazing. Like, their hair is all done. They're wearing these beautiful big sunglasses, and nails are painted, and they look just so great. And I looked at them and I thought about what their efforts for that morning were. We both had the same morning. We both had the opportunity to get up at the same time. I could have gotten up when they did. I could have made the efforts that they did, and we could have ended up at the pool. But I made decisions that put me feeling like I didn't arrive in a movie style manner, because I didn't want to put forth the effort and then feel like I had to shower. Then, like, I don't want to put on makeup in the morning just to like wash it all off an hour or two later. It just doesn't, it feels like wasted effort. However, if I wanted to show up at the pool and look all glam like these other moms, then I needed to make the choices that they made. I need to do my hair. I need to do my makeup. I need to buy big glam sunglasses to feel like I had done what they had done to be all glam at the pool. Does that make sense? I have the opportunity to make those same choices. I just chose differently. Doesn't make one bad or good. Nothing's bad or good in that situation. It's just, how do I want to feel? How do I want to show up at the pool? Usually when I think about the pool, I'm thinking about my own comfort. I'm thinking about not wasting effort in the morning or later on in the day. I'm thinking about, I'm not thinking about looking glam at the pool. But then when I get there and I'm like, oh man, I kind of feel frumpy because I didn't do anything. But I just have to sit there and recognize I'm not a frumpy person. I know how to look all glam should I so choose. I just didn't choose to. So when you find yourself in situations like that, where you can choose to sleep in or choose to get up and clean the kitchen, you can do both. There's enough time in the day that you can do both. You can sleep in and then clean the kitchen, but know that that's going to take from something else. It's always you can't do absolutely everything. So you have to choose what's most important every single day, over and over and over again. And the more you choose those things, the more you choose to get up and clean the kitchen, the easier it'll be. I mean, if you think about it, if you clean the kitchen every other day, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to clean the kitchen because it's not that dirty. It's, you're just cleaning up from maybe 48 hours worth of mess instead of, a week worth of mess. I'm not saying that we clean our kitchen that sparingly, but, I don't like deep clean the stove very often. So when I do, it feels like such a task because I haven't done it for so long. Same thing with dishes in the sink. If you just put the dishes away after every meal, then there's never a pile up. And so it doesn't take as long. And so then if somebody pops by unannounced, you don't have to feel like, oh, I don't want to invite this person in because I've got a sink full of dishes. No, that doesn't even need to cross your mind because it's not the case. Because you have chosen the day before and the day before and the day before to do the dishes. Does that make sense? So when I thought of every day over and over and over again, really it was every day over and over, I was thinking of it in this, you need this consistency in order to have what it is that you want to have, whether it's losing the weight or having the clean home or being a professional creative. You have to choose that over and over and over again. And then you'll get your results as a byproduct, as a natural byproduct of making that choice over and over again. Anyways, that's what I've got for you today. Whatever is most important, choose it over and over again, every day. Make that part of your routine, part of your habits, part of just what makes you you. I actually wrote this down at the pool when I was having that experience of looking at all these glam moms. I wrote down, if I want to be always put together physically, then I need to spend the time every day to put myself together. I can have that result. I just have to make that choice every day, over and over. That's what I have for you today. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you with your love and your support. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me and for tuning in and for sharing this podcast with others. I am so grateful for you. I hope you have a fantastic day with all of the sparkly things. Until next time, bye for now.